Oh, pew 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 pew.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. This sexy little place.
We're back.
What is that? Oh,
We're back where it all started.
Do you need a little Viagra? Do you need a little up there? Just pew pew. You need a bong bong.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know. You and Leah. Pew, pew. Is that like a club thing?
Yeah,
Is
like,
that-
you know, Jamaican
The
air horn?
DJ school.
Yeah.
We're talking about DJ school, right?
Not today. That's not the topic.
God, you shut this down. DJ school. I was excited.
No, last time we talked about a DJ
Bob's
school, we
Steakhouse
went
and
all the way to Bob's Steakhouse to like,
That's right. The trees in
Deer
Texas.
and
All right, we're not
trees.
talking about that.
Anyway, welcome
to
back.
Restaurant Punk.
Bong.
What's up? Georgie. Oh, George.
Thank
Jazz
you.
hands. Sorry.
Noelle.
Do you have a nickname yet?
No, I'm just
That
Noelle.
bitch.
I'm that bitch.
Oh, shit. What's
I'm
going
your-
on, guys?
I'm your boss.
Oh yeah.
What do we got? What do we got? What are you thinking?
Oh, don't ask me a
Anything?
question right now.
I don't know. Now that we're back home, this is home technically, right?
This is
Yeah.
home. This
Yeah.
is where it all started.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
How about,
How about?
is anybody here broke? Broke?
Yeah.
Broke? No, you're rich?
Oh, I'm broke.
Good. Just say I'm rich, bitch.
I'm gonna be rich, bitch.
What's the difference between as a restaurateur or even entrepreneurs? What's the difference between being broke and being poor? Is broke, I feel like broke is temporary.
Yeah, broke is only for that time being.
Poor is forever.
Yeah.
That mindset of being poor, I think going through, in our case, restaurants, brick and mortars, we're
Seasonal too. Seasonal brick and mortars. I mean, that's a big thing to think about too. Where we live at, that's huge.
are we considered seasonal? Most of our restaurants here at Cara Restaurant Group do stay open year round. However, the sales are minuscule compared to, so in December,
fraction.
it's a fraction.
Yeah, we have
So why do we stay open?
for our staff.
Absolutely, for the staff is one big reason. And number two, there's minimal cash flow coming in. One could argue that we even sometimes get a little bit more into debt in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Right?
A little
yeah.
bit?
Oh, yeah.
A little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
So do you like being broke as opposed to poor? I feel like poor, there's a state of comfort.
I was just gonna say that, like, you get very comfortable being poor. Like, you get used to the paycheck to paycheck.
Ramen
the, you know, like the life. You just get used to the lifestyle. As to where you're broke, you're like, it's not gonna be like this forever. I'm just temporarily broke.
Yeah, for now.
Right. But as you're building assets, let's take, for instance, Petunia and Prohibition Creamery. We look at those as assets. Now, would it be easier just to get back to work? Yes. But taking all your money,
But then you-
dumping it into a business
That's in your name.
that's in your name.
Now you have something.
Yes. So I remember actually, George, one time telling your significant other, Jenny,
the
she
block.
might have posted once, Jenny from the block.
Yeah.
She might have posted once or twice. Ugh, I have to go in again tonight because I don't know, somebody called out. So I pulled Jenny aside and I said,
Get off Facebook.
yeah, I'm like, Jenny, nobody cares. Everybody hates your f***ing guts. You own a restaurant. F*** you. Nobody cares. Did I just, I dropped the F-bomb. I
You gotta
I
calm down.
promised the bosses I would.
Please stop
Yes.
cursing.
I've actually been yelled at for that. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, you've been
Am I
spanked.
cursing way too much? Am I cursing way too much?
No.
Yes? No?
No.
Everybody's kind of looking at me funny. Noelle,
It's because your hair.
too much?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, can't help it.
No, but I'm the same way. I have a sailor mouth as well. But to your point, I get, like, if you have a restaurant and you're doing something that people have always wanted to do, and then you're like, wah, this sucks. It's like, well, frick you. You have what I want.
What did you say?
Frick.
Are we censoring ourselves
Frick.
now?
Yeah.
See, I can't do that.
You say,
I
beep
just,
you,
Well,
mother
beep
beeper.
you.
I got to let it out.
No, I get it.
Just
I
scream
get
and
it. It's
shout.
gonna fester.
Let
but,
it all out.
But like, I think, especially to the public, I would rather portray, and I'm also a big person on manifestation, right? Like, if I write or type or this, that I'm going, like, I am successful currently, or I'm going to be successful or whatever, that's going to happen. If I'm sitting here posting and writing, when I'm poor, when I hate this, or when nothing's going my way, I'm going to stay poor. Nothing's going to go my way. And it's the energy that you put out. Like, if you sit there and write the same thing over and over, I'm going to make $100,000. I'm going to make $100,000. You're bound to make $100,000.
In pennies.
Because you're taking that thought out of your brain, you're putting it out into the universe, and it's just like, okay, it's not just an idea anymore. It's going to be my lifestyle.
Well, would you rather work and make $100,000 a year or be in business for yourself and make $30,000 a year?
Be in business for myself, make 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noelle said that like, I don't know.
Well, because here's my thing is that
How much is your freedom worth?
No, my freedom,
How much is your freedom worth?
my freedom's worth a lot, but I also just again genuinely believe that I will be at a point where even being my own boss, I will make $100,000 and I will make that happen.
Or open, if you're making 30 grand, open 2 more businesses and make 90 grand.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like eventually I'm going to get there.
I'm sorry. And when you have your own business, in our case, restaurants, are you theoretically making money when you're not there?
Yes.
No.
In the summer.
In the summer, yes.
In the summer. Okay. In the winter,
no,
maybe we got to roll our sleeves up a little
Yeah.
bit. But at the end of the day, I mean, what's a better feeling than that? I mean, that's, I think, what it all comes down to. Did your parents work when you were growing up?
Yeah, my both
they have
parents worked 3
jobs?
jobs. Yeah, 3 jobs each.
Noelle?
My dad, Shug was a princess.
Do
Oh,
either of your family or parents have businesses?
No.
Nope.
Grew up with businesses?
No.
Okay. I could say that my father, back in the early 60s with his 2 brothers.
Wait. Early 60s? I thought you were born in the 60s.
No, I was born. No, wait. So I was 76.
So early 20s, right?
Early 20. The roar.
You were the Great Depression.
The roaring-
Yianni comes out.
the roaring
here comes
20s.
the Great Depression.
Rawr. So the genius idea was, let's open up a diner together. 3 brothers, right?
That's
Dun,
smart.
dun, dun.
Yeah, well-
There's an older brother, a younger brother, and then a better cousin.
There was actually 4 brothers. One of the brothers was like, nah, I'm not messing with this.
Oh, he was
The other 3 brothers are like, yeah, we'll do it. It sounds like everything was going okay until the wives came in, right? So that would be my mother and my uncles or my aunts came in too. And that's where the sparks flew. So all you guys have to imagine right now is in one of our restaurants that 3 guys with their 3 wives or 3 wives with their 3 husbands, that's 6 people, 6 bosses in one restaurant under one roof.
How did anybody make a decision?
I don't know. It didn't work out. So many years later, in 1989, the diner lasted a couple years in the 60s. And then 25 years later, my father opened a pizzeria because he had a yearning inside to open it. And it didn't work out. So he went back to work, right? So if Kara
Was he okay with it?
What's that?
Was he okay going back to work?
I think there's a part of him, I think the theory about, I have with chefs, I think there are so many great chefs out there. No matter how good they are, no matter how much they make, there's always that little yearning in the back of their head. I just want my own place. Like they just need to get it out of their system. Yeah, it's still there. And I would say one of my closest friends is in that position. I actually asked him this last week. I said, even in your position, and he's high up there now, don't you kind of still want to open up a restaurant? He's like, yeah. So what do? Do you keep trucking on and keep that salary? Or do you just say, it, throw it all in and give it a shot? Wouldn't you rather fail trying to be great?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right?
always, yeah.
Yeah. You'd rather fail just going for it. So George, let's say, I don't know, knock on wood, you lost everything tomorrow.
I already lost it.
It's coming back, George. Come on.
No, yeah. It's
You're in the vice
Mother's Day's almost
grip
here.
now. Mother's Day's almost.
My favorite.
Yes.
So
So
busy.
whenever this episode airs, we're close to Mother's Day, which is kind of the an amuse-bouche to
kickoff.
summer,
For summer,
Yeah.
yeah.
right? It's a little taste before Memorial Day weekend, right? Actually, Memorial Day weekend's coming up.
Mother's Day.
It's already
it's
April.
happening.
Like this year has
It's
already
May.
flown.
It's already May.
It's already May.
It's gonna be May.
Point in place. Like it's flown like the last couple of months. Absolutely flown. So that's why when I think about it and I'm thinking about how broke I am in the current state, I'm like, okay, you know what?
But you got broke going for assets.
Yes.
It's okay.
I got broke going for ass.
Ets. Oh, would you rather be doing something else, George?
No.
No, you
Well,
sure?
I don't know about that.
So, our viewers, our listeners, are we giving them good advice? Are we telling them to go for it? Are we telling them, you know what? Whatever you have, take that shoebox from under the bed where you're saving your money for something. Or what if they're invested into the stock market?
Something. Invest
Do you
something.
take out your stock? Do you take money out of a stock market and put it into a business? How many restaurants fail? It's scary.
A lot of them.
It's scary. So, do we want our viewers or listeners to go for it?
I don't know. I felt very comfortable at the beginning of this conversation. You're like,
You're-
how
you're
many
not-
restaurants fail? I'm like, dun, dun.
Now you're getting
dun.
uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Why are you getting uncomfortable?
No, honestly,
It's a touchy
the
subject.
number the numbers that we hit for April
It's good.
in a
regarding
seasonal town,
regarding
Is
Petunia.
Petunia,
Correct.
without our max capacity of seats, without the hit of the summer, I'm like, you know what? It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. This isn't going to be forever. Like, I finally feel like after the last 3-4 weeks of literally like fetal
Help.
position, hyperventilating, what am I going to do? And one thing that you always said, you were like, credit.
Ooh, that's another
Credit.
episode. Yes.
And
Credit.
me, I grew up with parents who never taught me about credit, you know? So I learned about credit through one of my mentors, and he brought me to the bank, had me set up a secured credit card, and I've been working so hard on my credit for so long. And then I come into the Kara group and they're like, credit.
Credit. I'm sorry.
you curse and gave middle fingers?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Noelle, for those
You
of you
are
that
done.
are not
Because I'm
watching,
sitting next to
Done.
him.
potty mouth.
Dude, wow.
Potty mouth.
It's because I'm sitting.
Where's
I'll-
the soap?
Well, what's your credit score, guys? What's your business credit score?
Before-
It's a report
It's
card.
great. It's amazing, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
George was with me. We sat in front of a guy. Well, we got to charge you a little more because your credit's not as high. I'm like, excuse me? Okay, no problem. Because I don't give a about credit. Why? Because you're going to charge me $80 more a month for this item? Look at what Kara Restaurant Group has. Is that on your credit report? No. Is your net worth on your credit report? No. Are your assets on your credit report? No.
In Leah's words, George looks real cute with his net worth.
Oh, George is, your net worth. Yeah, you are cute with your net worth. That's
George
right,
is a
big
daddy
daddy.
with his net worth.
Yeah, but net worth is
like
not
shit
on your
right now.
credit report. When you're broke, does anybody look at your net worth?
No.
They just look, well, how much money is in your account? So when we talk about being broke versus poor, it's absolutely more of a mindset.
Yeah.
It's all a mindset. Just to say, you know what? I'm just gonna numb the pain and I'm just gonna coast until I die. F it. You gotta go for it. And if you make it, which you will, you can.
That's really inspiring.
Are you inspired, George?
That's good.
I can't
actually feel
tell
really good right now.
I can't tell by the look on your face.
No, I'm actually fine. I always call Yianni Yianni. Guess what? He goes, yeah. How far is it better? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad. He goes, I'm like, yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah, we've had some pep talks. Yeah,
Good.
We've had some pep
That was
talks.
a good one.
You gotta go for it.
I'm pretty down right now.
You
Good.
goddamn right, George. That's what the I'm talking about. That's what Restaurant Punk is all about.
Yeah, get
Let's
some.
go.
Heavy nipples.
Let's go, Noelle. Come on, goddamn it. Say it with me.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
Loud noises.
Broke is temporary, poor is forever.
Broke is temporary, poor is forever.
And then, George, you're gonna say you cannot save yourself to wealth. Say it with me.
You cannot save yourself to wealth.
Restaurant Punk, George Jazz Hands, Noelle, whatever the your nickname.
Nico.
And I'm Yianni. Love you. Out.
Out.
Out.